Ah, Chalo, I think we are live. Hello, guys. Welcome to the show. It was a very fairly easy match, जो काफी आसानी से इंडिया जीत गया. And we have Ashu today, who is feeling shy today. कैमरा बंद करके आया है बंदा. Ashu, क्या लगता है? How useless was this match? That should be the question. I feel. कितना
If you
useless था ये
remember,
match?
after the first innings was over, I told कि
Hmm.
35 runs से हारेगा. And if I
Hmm.
remember, Pawan said कि 50. So we said कि
Hmm.
now this should challenge India to win by almost 70. They
70
almost
और
did it. मतलब
ऑलमोस्ट डिड इट,
हाँ,
बट वो थोड़ा एंड में वो
60
एक
जीता they
वेंकटेश
will
अय्यर का एक
almost.
ओवर ने खराब कर दिया.
हाँ, that is ठीक है, that is fine. But if see ये ना तुम देखो हुडा 3 ओवर डाला, I think 3 ओवर,
हाँ,
वेंकटेश अय्यर 3
लेट
ओवर.
मी.
So if that has not been the case, अगर बुमराह अपना कंप्लीट करता, भुवी कंप्लीट करता, हर्षल पटेल कंप्लीट करता, eventually we would have wrapped it up around 80 run victory.
या लाइक अभी इधर देखिएगा अपना बॉलिंग लाइनअप में एवरीवन बोल्ड वेल. इवन जड्डू बोल्ड 4 overs of his quota. Bhuvi bowled at a
नहीं, see
economy of
how
4.5.
superbly he has managed that.
Still, like Rohit is managing
Rohit, he has
everyone.
managed it
At
superbly.
least everyone got 2 overs minimum. He knew Patel
Yes.
and Bhuvaneswar
No,
are good.
Jadeja came into the side after an injury, so he came all 4 overs. He promoted him also at number 4. So he made sure that Jadeja is feeling that he has some game time play. So he made sure that usko wo mil raha hai. And also with the likes of Huda, he didn't get the opportunity to bat. Since it's Cebu, he gave 3 overs. I don't think he will bowl anytime 3 overs. कभी नहीं डालेगा. So, but even though मतलब ऐसा ऐसा करके manage किया है उसने, it's nice to see that.
No, but it's good to see. One thing I'm very happy is, see, for whatever it is, Venkatesh Iyer, Ravindra Jadeja, and Deepak Huda are our optional bowlers. Okay, and none of our main guys went for sixes or boundaries. You see, Venkatesh Iyer went for 4, 3 boundary. Jaddu went for 2, Huda for 1, and all these guys went for sixes. चल वो एक सिक्स तो जड्डू का was a bad ball early in his first over only he went for that. But look at this, not a single guy went for 6 and a total of only 3. And these guys bowl what, 3 3 6 10 overs. 10 overs for what, 14 for 18 826. Dude, almost half of the balls were dots. So top quality from our main guns. Rohan, how useless was this match?
Yeah.
Same question to you.
I don't think leading up to the World Cup any game is useless, bro. I mean, whether it's Sri Lanka or Nepal or UAE you play, it's just game time for all these players who could be. It's like a screen test for all these fringe players. I mean, Rohit Sharma will do well. You will know Shreyas Iyer will do well. But when someone like Ishan Kishan comes good, he's giving you a good option at the top of the order as a left-handed aggressive batsman. Same thing when if Venkatesh Iyer does well, like in last series, that gives you an extra option. I mean, we are done with this Hardik Pandya experiment. Hopefully, all this fitness and nonsense. Jaddu came back today. Impressive first game itself on a comeback. Bumrah getting into his groove. I know. I mean, once the situation is a bit difficult or crunch game, he'll step up. So this game you can just keep it aside. So all these things when they come good, now your big gun's gonna fire more often than not. So if these guys can give you all these performances, you can have confidence in those guys. Those players will have confidence in their own abilities. So these what do you call this fringe players when they do well, that gives you more happiness than your big stars doing or scoring big runs or wickets.
Very true, very true. And like even we were sad that why did India had to start their campaign in World Cup against Pakistan and New Zealand. If it had started against the smaller teams, we would have won easily. We would have gotten that momentum. Was our opinion also in that World Cup? Like many people were saying that, considering that this could be a good option, right? Good opportunity.
Yeah. I mean, let's not go into that World Cup too much because we also know toss was also a huge factor that affected not just India but other teams as well. So it's done and dusted, bro. Let's look ahead and try not to repeat those mistakes.
टॉस को निकालो तुम बाहर, पिच
हाँ,
को
हाँ.
पिच
पिच
एंड
को
टॉस।
गेम, पिच को बाहर
हाँ,
निकाले, सही बात है.
Hmm.
But consider this, how impressive was Shreyas Iyer? 57 runs in
Very.
28 balls.
very
My
impressive.
goodness.
And
And
but one thing, you know what? He will still not be probably the starting 11,
no, no, no.
and but he will be the
True.
first replacement for the top six. अगर top six में कोई भी बाहर है ना, वो
Hmm.
श्रेयस अय्यर comes in.
I think
कोई भी
India
हो,
is looking at Shreyas Iyer like a potential Virat Kohli replacement in a few years.
नहीं ब्रो,
Yes.
वो कोई भी मतलब टॉप सिक्स में किसी का भी
No,
नहीं, मैं फ्यूचर का बता
no,
रहा हूँ.
no. Long run, wrong run. Yeah, I agree. In
Yeah,
T20s तो पक्का.
dude. And this is what you want from your number three also. Like, it was a perfect match. Openers firing, the one down coming. Jadeja could have gotten a lot. It was very obvious that Rohit wants Jadeja to have some time in the middle, and
Yes.
that's why he was sent ahead of other guys. I like it. No one questions. Hey, तू बैठ, तू जा बैटिंग कर. रोहित is simple. तेरे को बाद में देता हूँ मैं. इसको खेलने दे.
I mean, if you remember, the
India
same thing
won, Sri
happened in
Lanka
that.
0.
What is that? Nidas Trophy when he made DK sit,
Yeah.
and what happened next? We all know.
See, Rohit is a great uh, tactician, is the word I would say. I think nothing against Virat. Virat has very clear rules about what he wants to do, and he
Hmm.
believes in a plan once he has set. He does not tries to tinker with it. रोहित इज ऑन द फ्लाई मैन. वो अपना चलता रहेगा.
Flexible है.
बहुत फ्लेक्सिबल है. गाइस,
पवन क्या है भाई?
कंसीडरिंग दिस, पवन क्या बोला?
क्या है?
जॉइन इज लाइव बोल रहा है.
Power.
लाइव ही है बोल. पहले तो क्या क्या बोला था तेरे को? ये क्या क्वेश्चन आ रहा है? ये मधुर आज थोड़ा कुछ अजीब हो गया. पूछ रहा है आईसीसी क्या कर रही है.
भाई
मधुर
सस्ते नशे.
पहले तो बर्थडे का पहला सबको पार्टी देने का सोच क्या है, फिर कमेंट डाल.
बढ़िया बढ़िया. Okay, coming back to the next match. Do you see any changes in the lineup? One thing I see is Ruturaj coming back if his hand is okay.
In place of
In place of, I think, Kishan only.
Huda.
No. Opener Chena, bro.
No, everybody
Without
shifts
the batting भी
one
नहीं
place.
I
No,
think in
ideally,
this
if
lineup there
Ruturaj
is
was
no
fit,
batting position.
Huda wouldn't have played.
No, I
No,
think
don't you
Kishan
think
would
like
not have played.
Kishan?
Kishan would have not played because then Samson would have kept and Ruturaj at the open. Because Kishan, for whatever he has performed, like what he did with Bishnoi, he did, bro, you did well. Fantastic. But I need UC to also have some game. And you would say same to Kishan also, even if he did well this time. See, I'm happy India is having all these players, but Ruturaj needs to get that game time also. So I don't think anyone will mind. The communication is pretty clear, I think, as of now.
No, why I'm thinking Huda, because in the long run, if you look at the T20 World Cup squad, I think chances of Ishan playing is higher than a Huda. So you wouldn't mind Ishan even being a number 3 batsman. So he'll get
I don't see
the
Ishan being
opportunity
the
to
first choice opener is a Shikhar Dhawan for me.
T20 में.
T20 में.
नहीं रे, नहीं.
Why not,
No,
bro?
yaar.
He was
I
the
think that
highest
Mohit
run
has.
scorer for Delhi. He was the second
Hey,
highest scorer in
forget
Vijay
IPL
Hazare also.
performance, bro. Seriously.
आईपीएल छोड़ दो. लेकिन देखो, फर्स्ट चॉइस तो मुझे अभी केएल राहुल लग रहा है इस टीम में. वही
वो भी है.
खेलेगा.
Yeah, that's
केएल
what I'm
एंड
saying.
Exactly.
रोहित
That
विल
is
ओपन.
KL Rahul is also there.
Yes.
KL Rahul is there. Rishabh Pant is there. Ravindra Jadeja is there. See, Ishan Kishan ka position is very tricky because once Surya, Rahul, Kohli and Jaddu, see, these players are definite playing 11. KL Rahul
Yes.
and Rohit Sharma.
Yes.
Top 6 is done with a Pant. Where will Ishan play?
Probably sit
He'll
out.
be the backup, just like Iyer.
हाँ.
Yeah.
He will be a
Backup
backup
keeper,
for
backup opener.
yeah. Whenever needed, he will come accordingly.
Yes.
So Kishan is also not a sure shot. Iyer, Kishan, I don't even see Ruturaj in the squad, to be honest. If looking
नहीं
at
आएगा.
the current,
Yes. Yes.
there is a good chance he
I
might not
don't
even
even
make the
think
squad.
Rohit has said कि Sanju is we are looking at, but I don't even think Sanju will be in the scheme of things.
See, middle order का replacement at number 3, 4, 5, 6 is अपना आश्रेयस है. जिधर से भी जरा भी गड़बड़ हुआ, Iyer is coming in.
Yes.
Back second option is Deepak Huda with a spin option. संजू सैमसन विकेट कीपिंग ऑप्शन में चौथा आता है.
But
थर्ड as of
Venki,
now is ईशान किशन.
that
राहुल
World
भी
Cup
है.
will be in Australia. So दीपक हुडा का स्पिन इतना मैटर नहीं करेगा वहां पे.
No, it's not about उसका स्पिन मैटर करेगा नहीं, but रोहित wants options. वो अगर
Yeah,
उसका
if
स्पिन
it's
लाया भी तो ऐसा
no
किधर
option
ब्रेक करने
तब
के लिए.
no, I'll tell you why. Option, if Jaddu is fit, you don't require this Huda kind of players in your 11 at that time, because Jaddu will be your fifth bowler along with him Venkatesh Iyer. So they will cover your fifth, sixth options. Six is enough for you, right? You don't need more
Fair
than
enough.
that.
So from this
So
team,
Huda, I
next
don't
match,
see.
are we expecting any changes? We have Shankar sir also.
Who
Shankar
is
sir,
left
we
in
are
the squad now,
discussing. Who has not gotten a
बैट्समैन में
game.
कोई नहीं है, सिर्फ बॉलर थे.
सिराज को नहीं मिला. सिराज को नहीं मिला.
Siraj is pending.
हाँ,
उसको
मियां भाई
लेके
है.
घूम रहे हैं.
Siraj, I think
हर्षल
India
की
is looking
जगह
at
में
Siraj as more like a Harshal might.
टेस्ट.
अरे शमी
Yeah.
स्कीम ऑफ थिंग्स में है क्या? क्या लगता है T20 में?
अरे very anti people don't agree with Shami in the playing 11, but I love Shami. Shami is a fantastic T20 bowler. I don't know why people don't look at him that way.
Ashu,
Yeah.
if everything is fine, Shami should play. But we don't know, like before the T20 World Cup, what are the series that will be lined up before and after, right? Depends on his workload management. Shami can be picked. If not, we have options anyways.
True, very
Yeah.
true. But I think the best death option as I'm seeing as of now is a Harshal and a Bumrah. And the best
Yes.
opening I am not
See.
seeing at like a Bhuvneshwar Kumar, but rather than a Deepak Char will give a better depth at batting.
Yes.
But the way Bhuvneshwar
Shardul
Kumar
also.
has bowled in the West Indies series and today also, he will be on that flight to the Australia if he bowls
No, bro.
this way.
With Rohit there, I don't see, because until unless it is making a good 11, I don't see Bhuvi in the.
I mean, ideally, don't you think one of them can only play Deepak or Bhuvi? Both are similar skill sets.
Both are similar skill set, but Deepak provides a better bat.
Better batting, yeah. I mean, you can add Shardul to that.
शार्दुल बड़ा क्वेश्चन है. शार्दुल किधर बैटिंग करेगा? वो माय गुडनेस, इट्स
बाहर बैठेगा.
इम्पॉसिबल टू
शार्दुल बाहर बैठेगा.
it's impossible to get a
लॉर्ड है
playing
यार, वो
11.
बाहर बैठ के बैटिंग करेगा.
लॉर्ड को बाहर बिठाओ.
No,
Okay,
I
let's
think
come to the
leg
main
defense
question
is a bit
before we
cautious.
can wrap up. The main question is, are we seeing any changes in the playing 11 for the next T20? One thing I feel
Yes.
is Ruturaj Gaikwad coming in. Any other?
If he's fit.
If he's fit. If at all, if he's fit.
I
Ruturaj
see
coming.
Bishnoi coming in for Chahal.
Yeah.
Maybe third match, na? But at least couple of match.
Maybe third match. Even I feel third match. Because Bishnoi played all three against Sri Lanka.
Yeah. No, sir. West Indies.
I think they can even
Sorry,
try
West Indies.
Shah Rukh Khan for. Though he's not in the squad,
Shah
they
Rukh
can
isn't
try
in the
Shah
squad,
Rukh.
right?
Yeah,
No,
but
no.
Sir,
yeah.
he's in the
He's
Ranji
talking about
Trophy
future.
bio bubble. He can't change.
No, from bubble to bubble they can change.
But very short turnaround,
I
sir.
don't think they will take
He's just
the
playing.
risk for international games, you know.
And it's not needed. It's not like the Indian players are not there or they're not performing.
No. If at all they want to try, I think this is the best chance.
I don't think Shah Rukh Khan will be in the scheme of things as of now, because we are looking at Surya Kumar Yadav, Rishabh Pant, Ravindra Jadeja, Shardul Thakur, Venkatesh Iyer. So our finishers quota is almost full with quality players. So I'm not sure whether if Shah Rukh Khan will be looked at now. He's a definitely fantastic future prospect. And Shah Rukh Khan doesn't bowl, right?
You want to think about no.
So
See, we have about 30 games lined up before the T20 World Cup. We'll be going this Zimbabwe, all these so-called B teams may go there. So
Yeah,
he's
I heard
having a
that
good
India
chance
B
to
might
go
go
there.
there, right?
Yes. So he may get a chance there. We'll be having two teams playing parallelly at one time, maybe.
but I'll tell you, I'm 100% sure no one can guess what will be the playing 11 except Rohit Sharma. I'm very sure everyone will perform well, but no one will be sure except maybe a Rohit, Kohli, Pant, and a Jaddu and a Bumrah. This
Bumrah.
five places, except this five, the rest six, no one is sure.
Sky also. Sky also.
Sky,
Sky, yeah. Hey,
Sky,
Sky
ठीक है,
should be, yeah.
better
Sky
T20
is,
batsman as of now.
yeah, fair enough.
Yeah,
Sky also,
match winner है, हाँ.
but the rest I'm not sure. No, कुछ भी हो सकता है. Even a KL Rahul, I'm not sure. क्योंकि
Fitness.
ईशान
हाँ,
बैकअप
अरे
कीपर
KL
बैट्समैन में ईशान किशन का कंसिडरेशन रहेगा. If consider
हाँ
if Ruturaj Gaikwad hits century in one of the two matches at a good strike rate, then suddenly everyone is like, oh, why not? Because it's not just one game. He has performances to back in a long time also. तो वैसा भी consideration
You know
रहेगा.
what,
And we are
Venki,
looking at
sometimes what happens,
coming in.
this is February. You do whatever you want now. Towards August, September, if somebody has a bumper series, that fellow will be in highlight mode more for that Australia World Cup than a guy who was performed here now. It happened. Why I'm
I,
telling you, three
I'll
decades
tell
ka.
you.
Vijay Shankar did
I'll
well in one series against New Zealand. Raidu bichara ko baar bitaya.
I'll tell you. And Rohit Sharma is the first guy. You want the cup or not? To ask. You want the cup or not? And
Cup
he'll be
and all
like,
okay, boss.
नहीं
You know
लेगा.
what will this be? If he's
They
so strict, that's great. But this happens for this 15th player, 16th player जो भी last का कोटा होता है ना, उसमें ये आ जाता है. Whoever has had a good series, last series वो आ जाएगा.
but यार
but
ऐसा नहीं होना
but
चाहिए. I seriously wish ऐसा नहीं हो. क्या शंकर से tell.
What you're
yeah,
saying is theoretical.
but a player like
Yes, go ahead, sir.
Ruturaj, he must be given he must be given at least 3 matches continuously. He's not played 2 matches even continuously. That's the
Right.
problem with Ruturaj. Either he's
but
gone injured or some
he
issues.
has
Bad luck.
got
Health
problems.
issues.
He's getting
That's his
I'll
injured
bad
and
luck. He's too good a
bad
player
luck.
to be.
And even Dilip Vengsarkar recently questioned, na, how is Ruturaj not in your test squad? To be honest,
Yeah.
for whatever he has done in T20, he's a much suited to test team, I feel,
Yeah,
test format.
I'll
Because
say
of his,
even one day he'll get some time to get his innings
yeah,
paced.
and how he likes it.
Yes,
And when we are talking about to pace his innings, he's not starting at 50 for 60. He starts at 100. Then he goes
yes,
ahead.
yes. Hmm.
And he even
So,
bats right through the 20 overs.
yeah.
Correct.
That is one of the major things that
Openers
made
का.
him
Taking
stand out
wickets,
from the rest.
you will have
He
wickets
doesn't
in hand.
throw away his
Hmm.
wicket.
This wicket, yeah.
True.
Like what we see today, Ishan Kishan clearly threw away his wicket. There was no reason for that shot at that
He
point.
was tired. He was gone.
but yeah,
But
अरे मतलब
somehow Ruturaj is much better player than Ishan Kishan.
technique wise, yes,
Yeah,
but
he must be
Ishan
given.
has this. But Ishan provides this ability of a Sehwag, a Dhawan. He can go from ball one. That is this factor. That's why
but
he's in the team.
one thing about Kishan has been exposed now. While in the IPL also at the Chennai leg, he struggled against the spinners.
Very
Even in the
true.
West Indies
Hmm.
series, he struggled against
Even today,
so if
Yes.
I think they can exploit that thing. If in IPL any team is bowling against Mumbai Indians, they will bring a spinner in front of Ishan Kishan. So
but
that
that
is
is the
one.
And even
problem, na.
pacers, bro. When you're bowling bit
No,
Yeah,
bro.
straight to me, it's getting bit cramped.
See, I'll tell
yeah.
you, Mumbai Indians
While
will
he
plan
cannot
that
play.
trap. They will send Kishan. Kishan will just do a single, and then Rohit Sharma will hit that spinner for a six. So, so those things
That's
will.
right, bro. But you know what? Opposition teams will not IPL. I'm saying international teams will like someone like Australia or New Zealand. They'll be pretty smart at these things. They won't give him a easy single also.
Nah,
Uh,
true. Like that is, but that is my issue with Ruturaj also because Ruturaj likes to take his time. He might not be a
Hmm.
best suited player. See, best pair would be an Ishan and Ruturaj. A hard
No
hitter
Rohit.
left-hander. No. In future, I'm saying. Considering these
Okay, huh?
two, a best pair for them is Ruturaj and Ishan. Because Rohit also likes to take his time and Ruturaj also likes to take it. I don't want a power play with a score of say 40, 45,
पृथ्वी क्या करेगा फिर?
यार
That's what I'm
पृथ्वी शाह
thinking. So
का
many guys outside.
पृथ्वी शाह पता नहीं यार मतलब he has always with that doping scandal हुआ था with that cough syrup के बाद ना people have just lost is and with that recent stuff with Ricky Ponting so he's getting a bit of negative aura around him.
Hope he does not go the Sarfraz Khan way.
Sir, Sarfraz is doing exceptionally well now. He has learnt it the hard way,
Oh,
must tell you.
Sarpraz had to. He got the easy way. He wasted it. The amount of trust RCB had showed in Sarfraz, he's the only guy after Virat Kohli who's got that much support from RCB.
They retained him. You remember that last
I
the
remember.
previous auction? They retained him.
Yeah. He scored a 60 today as well, right?
Yes,
He scored a century
63
today.
on a very tough
Acha.
63, I think 75, I guess. Sorry,
Today
63
he
or
scored
75.
63. Yeah. 63.
Yeah,
He scored well.
on a
He scored well.
yeah. No, in a very tough pitch where nobody was even getting 20s, this fellow scored 60.
Rahane 0.
So that shows a bit of
Rahane
class.
0.
Yeah,
Rahane,
Harane 0.
Rahane career is over. That I was speaking to Vijay Lokpalli also. He was also like, we both were agreed on one point. They found a nicer way to tell Rahane and Pujara, okay, you are done. They said it in a bit harsh way to Riddhiman Sahab. That's all. Chalo guys. Fantastic. Thank you so much for joining. With that, we'll conclude the review. We'll see you after the second T20. Thank you, Rohan, Shankar sir, Ashu for joining.
Thank you.
It was
Good day.
fun. Bye-bye.
Bye.